Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Training Tuesday. Thanks for joining me. My name is Kim Irwin. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International. And again, I like to take Tuesdays to just come on and talk a little bit about something that has got either evidence-based, factually based, just my thoughts, whatever, but more so education. And, it's really interesting to me. I have always been a positive person. I believe that positivity makes you feel better. I believe that it can help you in so many ways, so many areas of your life. And for those of you who maybe don't know, I do have a history of cardiovascular disease. Thank you, Mom and Dad, mainly Dad. But I have a stent in my heart, and that is something that I don't know if you guys are aware or not, and I don't have the actual specifics on this. I may have talked about it before, but heart disease is the number one killer of women. Okay. It increases as we get over through menopause and so forth, because everything just changes and all the hormones and all that kind of stuff. So it used to be the men's disease, but we start like overtaking it. And in fact, heart disease combines more of deaths than the next 7 causes of death. I'm not saying this very well, but hopefully you're following me, after cardiovascular disease. So this is something that women, if they don't have it in their family, they don't really think about it. If they haven't had, like I was really young, I was 40 years old when I started having, those kinds of symptoms and stuff, and had to have the stent put in, but you don't think about it. Excuse me. And it's important to think about it, because the risk of you as a woman having that in your life is very high. Okay. So I lead with that, not to be a downer, because I just said I was positive, but I wanted to do a little bit of research on how positive thinking and a positive mindset helps people with cardiovascular history, or, heart disease in their history, and knowing that women are going to be taking that over. Okay. So I went to Mayo Clinic. I didn't go there. I went on their site and I did a little bit of research, and they said that people with a family history of heart disease who also had a positive outlook were a third less likely to have a heart attack or an other cardiovascular event within 5 to 25 years than those with a negative outlook. That's pretty substantial. That can put a smile on your face, maybe, okay, intentionally. Something else that I found out that was kind of blew my mind is that they said, although a positive personality is something we are born with and not something we can inherently change, this researcher said, there are steps that you can take to improve your outlook and reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease. So I never knew that. And I should dig a little bit deeper into that, maybe have that for another training session. But they said that people with a family history who had the most risk factors for coronary artery disease and positive people from the general population were 13% less likely than their negative counterparts to have a heart attack or a coronary event. So there's definitely something to being positive, having a positive effect on our hearts, our cardiovascular disease. So does that make you want to be happier, more positive, good outlook on things? So I think the first step is you have to identify if you've got negative thinking going on. All right. And if you're not sure if your self-talk is positive or negative, here are some kind of examples of negative self-talk. So there's what's called filtering. Filtering means that you are magnifying the negative aspects of a situation, and you're getting out all the positive ones. So you're looking at whatever this situation is, and all you can see is the negative. Okay. So say, for example, you completed all of your tasks ahead of time, and you were complimented for doing a really speedy and good job and everything. then that evening, the only thing that you focus on is that you have to do even more tasks to get more compliments. So instead of relishing the compliments and the good things that are happening from that, you look at the negative, okay? So that's some negative thinking. Personalizing. So when something bad occurs, say that there's a party you're supposed to go to and it gets canceled, you immediately think, well, nobody wanted to do anything with me. It's all about me. It's not all about you. There's a saying that says, what you think of me is none of my business. I love that. I really love that. And then, let me see how I pronounce this. Catastrophizing. Okay, so like a catastrophe, right? You automatically anticipate the worst. Oh, something terrible is going to happen. Oh my gosh. Everything, like you get a bad cup of coffee, so the rest of your day is going to be a disaster. No, negative thinking. Cut that. Polarizing. So polarizing, you either see things as good or bad. There's no middle ground. And you feel like you have to be perfect or it's going to be a failure. None of us are perfect. All of us make mistakes. So you have to really make sure that it's not always good or bad. I'm kind of a cut and dry, black and white kind of person, but you can always find something positive out of whatever that situation is. Identify areas to change. So how do we change these? We start identifying what those negative thought processes are. We catch them and we stop them because they're no good. They are not going to help you in the least bit. So what can you do that can maybe change your outlook a little bit? Here's something really, really easy. Are you ready? I feel good. I feel good. I smiled. You can fake a smile. It doesn't matter. You may be standing in line. You are ticked off because somebody's doing something in front of you that you're mad at. Just smile. Because honestly, it helps. It changes things, definitely. Reframe. Have a positive outlook. Say my daughter was telling me that she had some work that she had to get done, and so she was going to end up staying after work a little bit to get that done. Well, that's not so great. You don't really want to always have to stay after work. But when she got on the road to go home, there was an accident. So you look at that and you say, thank goodness I was not on the road. I could have been in that accident. Right? Okay, so reframe it. Maintain good relationships with your friends and family. Socialization is so important, and if you feel like I'm isolated, I'm just at home working all the time, force yourself to get out. Go to the coffee shop, sit down and do some of your work there. Get some of those relationships building. Contact your family members. Do some of those reach outs. And then let's see what else I want to say. Accept change as part of life. It is. I love change. I enjoy change because with change, there's always something better coming. There's growth. And so don't be afraid of that. This just came to mind, but our 30 days to clean and healthy eating, that is a perfect place for you to start. If you're feeling like, gosh, I'm not feeling great, my immune system's down, they show that negativity and negative outlooks can have a detrimental effect on your immune system. Our immune systems are so important, are they not? We talk about this all the time. So not only are you feeding your body the nutritious health that it needs, you've got to feed your mind that too. It is so, so very important because that's going to help boost your immune system. It's going to help your cardiovascular system. It's going to make life a lot more pleasant, right? Okay. It is also thought that positive and optimistic people tend to live healthier lifestyles. They get more physical activity and they follow a healthier diet. Now, why do you think that is? Like, let's think about that. If you start and you're using the 30 days to clean and healthy eating and you're using those nutritious products from Arbonne, you feel good. You've made a good, positive choice, haven't you? Your body is going to respond in a positive way. Therefore, your mind is going to respond in a positive way. These are all changes that we can make that will have a positive effect on our health and our well-being. Okay, that's what it's about, is our well-being. We are all put here for a purpose. We are all, I hear this a lot where they say, you are good enough. You are worth it. You know, you are worthy. And I thought that somehow just didn't sit with me right, but it's true. It's true. You know, have some grace with yourself. If you fall off onto the negativity wagon, give it a kick and get off of it, because there's a positive wagon over there somewhere. Really weird analogy, but think about this stuff. Be aware. Again, this is all about awareness. Feed your body good, nutritious food. You will in turn start feeling better. You'll start feeling healthier, and then work on your mind. Your mind is going to do that too. Let me see if there was okay. So here are a couple of other options and ideas to get a more optimistic outlook and a positive outlook. Do not be doom and gloom. Nobody wants to be around doom and gloom. Nobody, right? Nobody does. They say misery loves company, but really, I don't, okay? Be open to humor. I get on TikTok. If I'm in a bad mood, man, I'll open TikTok and he's a happy dog. He's a happy dog. I love that. It makes you smile. It makes me smile every single time. So be open to humor. Follow a healthy lifestyle. We already talked about this. This is coming directly from Mayo Clinic. Surround yourself with positive people. Now, we all know people that they're in a bad spot, right? Be the bright light, okay? You don't have to go down that bad, negative rabbit hole with them. Be positive. Bring some positive stuff into the conversation. If you're that person, be aware of that and see how that affects other people. Do they want to talk with you for a long time? Do they enjoy your company, or are they drained? Don't drain people. Fill people up, because when you fill people up, they will fill you back up. Practice positive self-talk. This says, start by following one simple rule. Don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to someone else. So if I wake up in the morning and I go, oh, man, you're looking bad today, would I say that to you? Not without expecting to be smacked in the face, you know. So talk to yourself nicely. Give yourself grace. Be positive. Think about the things that you are grateful in your life. I'm listening to this really cool series, The Multimillionaire Within Her. And this one woman was amazing. And she talked about, I thought I had it written right here. Gratitude is an umbrella for gratefulness. What are you grateful for? Think of everything that you have in your life. You have life, right? And then thankfulness. So think about those things. Bring them into your life. Be happy. I mean, we only get one shot at this. And, you know, you don't just smile. Smile, be pleasant, be grateful, be happy. And it's Tuesday. It's Training Tuesday. I always get excited for that. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of information, not only my opinion and my hopefully inspiration to you to take a look at how you're feeling, how you're projecting yourself out in the world. And if you want to make changes, you're the only one that can do it. So get healthy, feed your body, feed your mind, and be grateful. All right. I'm grateful for you. Thank you. Have a great day.